Hi guys, how you doing? This is CaptJac Sparo here, and I'm bringing you a new mod pack Let's Play. I am playing Infinity 1.7 on the Feed the Beast launcher, and I'm enjoying it tremendously. So, I'm in a hidey hole. This is just after episode 1, and I decided to make sure I had all my ducks in a row, and this is what I forgot, my intro. So, as you know, I update my intros throughout my series, and I hope you guys enjoy this series. So, with that said, if you guys like what I'm doing, if you want to see more, if you want to support, slap that like button. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, and don't just do it for me. Do it for other YouTubers and other Let's Play series that you're visiting. Make sure that you're supporting your favorite guys and gals. And, well, with that said, let's see how many more derps I can create. I've created a lot. Anyway, here's your episode, and have a good day.
How are you guys doing today? This is CaptJac Sparo coming back to you again with episode 6, I believe, with the Infinity mod pack on the Feed the Beast launcher. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. You can see what I'm holding there. That is a thumcraft, and you guys probably didn't see me create that. We're going to go over that in here in a second and make a couple more things that have been created off screen. But I had a glitch there. I forgot to start the recording when I started the thumcraft research. Well, not even thumcraft, actually just getting all the skin deep into thumcraft. So I'm going to go ahead and rewind here for you guys and capture this stuff on video for you, and we'll just get right into it. So with that said, let's do this. Okay, so we're going to take this thumcraft and we're going to throw it in here. Now, over here I've placed seam? Where do I come up with this stuff? Some crafting tables like you see in my Sky Factory 2 or some of my other mod packs. We need paper, and we need lots of it. We need at least 3 books. And then we're going to turn those books into a bookcase. And I'm going to sleep. Now, while I'm sleeping, I will explain that I have done a little bit in this thumcraft on this mod pack without it being on tape. And I apologize, but I just had forgotten to start it. So, but we're going to take our wand, and as you can see, I have been collecting some essences with the thermometer, and I have a couple of nodes. I know exactly where one node is, so I'll show you guys how to do that, and then we'll go from there. So you take your wand fresh off the crafting table and just whack it on a bookcase, and hey, look, we get a thumcraft. Now, thumcrafts are tied to you, or the information in the thumcraft is tied to you, so as you can see, I have not done any research, so we are literally skin deep. So the next thing we're going to need is we're going to need an ink, and now we have the requirements to start doing some research. And on this first page of basic information, you're going to find your basic research. Now, last episode, you remember me saying that I was looking for a node style of research, and it prevents you from tapping out nodes and stuff like that, and it was right in front of my face. Advanced node tapping, and then this is in the universal language, because we haven't learned this advanced node tapping yet. And now that I'm looking at this even closer, I'm seeing that there's some more stuff over here. So we have definitely got a lot of stuff going on here. In this thumcraft, I can tell you that there are a lot of different things you can do. The requirement to actually research everything to get something that you want is gone. You don't have to do that anymore. Now, there's 2 types of research. There's required research to progress, or voluntary research, which is if you want this iron gearbox, it's rectangular. You can or not rectangular, octagon. I don't know. I think it's no, it's pentagon. I don't know. It's something. Did I just say pentagon? Well, it's early for me. I'm trying to get up and get a video recorded before my family wakes up. It's spring break right now. So, anyway, what we have here is we have a couple of different types of information. When they're this shape, they're voluntary. When they're this shape, to progress to the next item, they're not voluntary. Oh wow, excuse me, that yawn snuck up on me. Okay, so now in that tooltip you see there, there's two more things that we should discuss. The first thing being the question mark. Obviously, the question mark means you don't know that aspect. And the third thing is the blinking, the flashing aspect, and that aspect is one that you need. You have the solid non-flashing ones, you need the flashing ones. So we don't have that one, but we know it, so that's a good thing. But let's go ahead and get back to the basics. We're going to go ahead and look at, I believe we're going to do this one. And I believe what that just did is that shoved that in my bag. Yeah, see, there we go. So when you click on those, they go into your bag. Now these here, this is a arcane workbench and a research table. So what do we have here? We've got, you need 3 of these to make these things, and I don't mind doing this just so you guys can see it. Take this and split them, and then you take your wand, and for the table you take your wand and right click it, and it turns it into a crafting table, an arcane crafting table. And for this, for the workbench, you take your scribing tool and put it on the left side, and then you can start using it to do your research. Now, as you notice, these two hold the same information, the same research, and that's because it's tied to me, it's not tied to the table. So we can just go ahead and boom, get my stuff back. I'll go ahead and, I think that one stays what it is. Yeah, that's fine. There are times where I will use multiple crafting tables at a time. So now we're going to go ahead and take this research note that we went ahead and created through the Thumcraft, place it up in there. And I'll warn you right now, I'll tell you, actually I think I got the explanation on the blinking one wrong. The question mark, you have solid, you have enough of them. In the blinking, did I say question mark? You have the question mark, you don't know. So we can't do this one yet. The blinking, you know it, but you don't have enough of it. And the solid, you have enough of it and you know it. So, but we can't do anything here because, well, we don't know it. So there's really nothing we can do except go and scan some more stuff. So we got to find some more stuff we can scan. I forgot about that because, well, I wasn't paying attention to it. I should have just thrown it in there and looked. But we've got to, I think we're going to move on to the next thing. I went ahead and finished this and bumped it up a layer. So now we're sporting some quite a bit more. The one thing I did notice was I was looking at this earlier to check, and it said I had blood in here. And you guys should know that in one of your books it tells you can make pig iron, and you can look at the recipe up, it's in the book. But to get pig iron, mobs need to die in there, or at least get in there. And if you have a jetpack, you can put yourself in there. I guess you could potentially die, so be careful doing that. But with that said, our farm here is kicking off. I do want to change this because I am tired of jumping in the water to pick up stuff. So I want to see if we can find some lily pads and line the water with it. It's just regular seeds, so I don't care. So what can we do? I kind of think I'm going to cut this until I can get find what I need to research to progress in thumcraft. Just simply because, well, it's going to help everything we're doing. Now, make sure that one thing that I noticed that I didn't do is I didn't scan these shards. Make sure that you guys are scanning the shards too, because those pop off quite a few of your primal aspects, and those will help. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this video, and we will pick up where I left off, or where I leave off right here, after I get these, and allow us to actually research what we want to do to be able to get this pattern done. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. I forgot we could do something here. As you notice, I went ahead and I got the Ordo, or the Modus. And one of the things that we can do is we can kind of fumble through this a little bit, or if you know what some of the combinations are, you can kind of knowingly or informed fumble through some of this. So here's what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start combining some of these aspects. And when you combine things, to get Modus, I combined Air and Ordo. And when you do this, I can increase my, like I have 22 Air and 24 Ordo, but only 3 Modus. If I didn't have Modus, it would still show up like this, but if I do this, boom, it gives me Modus, but it takes away from the Air and the Ordo. So be careful doing that, but you can do that. And then if you're guessing and you don't happen to get it right, you do run the risk of losing one of them or both, and that technically would be a waste. So you want to be careful doing this. And when you're doing this, make sure that you're in the not in the right tree, that you've researched down the right tree. We haven't researched down the right tree, but all I'm looking for is this one, and I hope I can get it on this episode. So but in one of the trees of research, you can research where you increase the chance to recover the essences. So we were going to definitely get that. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to see if we have Terra, which I don't think we do. Which I don't know how we have Gellum without Terra. Well, I take that back, that's ice. How do we not have Terra? Did we not scan dirt? I thought we scanned dirt. We did. Dirt. Oh, Terra's the green one. Duh. Oh, Lord. Okay, we'll go back and we'll look at Terra, like I originally said. Terra, hey, look at there. And Ordo. And this is Ordo here. And that gave us that one. Vitreous. So we already had that one. The next one we're going to look at is Air and Perdicio. So Air and Perdicio. Do we have Perdicio? Right here. And we already had that one. I think that was like the moon one. I don't know. I look at them by the shape, and sometimes, like Precantatio or Modus and Air and Aqua. Sometimes I can remember them, sometimes I can't. There's so many aspects. Good luck remembering them all. Victius and Vacuous. Oh, there's Vacuous. We have Victius. Nope. What about Victius? Or Vacuous? And Ordo. There we go. What did we just get? I'm looking down here. I can't see. Oh, it was the Tempest. Okay. Well, that's not really going to help us. I don't remember what this one was. What about Modus and Terra? When did we just get that one there? Itter. this guy here, and I'm, like I said, I'm seeing him down here in between the blocks somehow. I wonder if I could do this, just so we can see that. Yeah, there. Okay, now we've got a clear view of the actual labels. Okay. So as we're unlocking these, we're technically unlocking the knowledge that we can use to scan items. So let's see how we do. Oh, I've already scanned a bucket. Now, a bucket is a bucket, but is a bucket the same thing when it's full of water? Let's see. It's not, it's different. Look at there. So that means lava, oil, I would do it all. What about a chest? And to scan a chest, make sure you're just right-clicking while you're holding the shift. Workstation, nope. Crafting, nope. Okay, so let's go see what we can do about... I don't think we can do anything with tinkerers, but let's try a bed. Nope. Study man. Okay, I don't know how we're going to study man. I can't scan myself. Let's see, do we have any wool? I'd like to scan wool. What about one of you? You. Sure, we'll scan a mushroom. Let's see what we got. And usually, if your magnet mode is off, you can get away with doing it like this. Careful you don't put it on something you also don't want to scan. Okay, let's see. What do we get? Scan an apple? Nope. Need to study plants. How about rotten flesh? Study beast. Spider eye? Nope. Spirits and a mushroom. No. Life. So 0 for however many that was. 4. That was useless. That didn't help us any bit at all. I think I'm running into a wall. Let me see if we can fumble through this some more. Okay, well, vacuous. Do we have vacuous? I don't think we do. Nope. Wait, we should have vacuous. Yeah, there. We do have vitreous. Okay. Okay, I'm off. See, this is where my brain starts going to mush, because now I've got to actually start finding them. Okay. Yeah, see, that one didn't do anything. It's not even allowed. Victus. Do I have Victus? Maybe that was the one I didn't have, is Victus. Why don't I have Victus? I don't know why I don't have it. I'm going to just move on to something else because this is taking up too much of our time. So, let's see. I was really hoping to get something done. I'm going to go ahead and cut it again, and we'll see what I can do to squeeze out a good product for this from thumcraft today. So, we'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. Sorry that took so long, but for you guys it took probably just a second. So here we go. I went ahead and I did some research, and it looks like we can go ahead and move forward with this. I went through and I tried doing all of these, and oh lord. Okay, so a couple of things to say. Real quick. If you want the full feeling of this mod, if you want to get the honest gameplay out of this mod, do not do what I'm going to suggest. And there's a couple of different ways you can do a couple of different things that make gameplay a little easier, or a lot easier, or downright dodgy. So the first thing is you can go out and you can scan and scan and scan until you're bleeding from your eyes. That is the way that the game was intended to be played. But then collaboration with knowledge databases like friends and family or other people that have played this would not exist in that scenario. So I guess looking it up on the internet and taking a look and seeing the aspect ratio or the aspect lists is not as bad as modifying a config file. Do not modify your config file unless you know what you're doing, and with the understanding that it's a little out of the aspect of how the game was intended to be played. But like almost everything in Minecraft, if that's what you're looking for, if that's what you're okay with doing, then you're not wrong. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and leave my config file virgin and not change it. But I don't see a problem with looking it up and taking a look at the aspect lists, mainly because that's going to speed up the gameplay a little bit. So here we go. The first thing we're going to need is, we've got vacuous. We're going to need vacuum, which is water and or aqua and Perditio, and that gave us poison. Then we're going to need Victus, which is water and Terra. And Victus is life. And see how it's still discolored there, just question marked there. We still haven't hit it. We already have Vitreous, which is this guy here, so we don't need to do anything there. Now that's tier 1. Now tier 2, I believe, is where we're going to find that. And the Feed the Beast Wiki has a pretty decent list, if you take a look there. We're going to go ahead and hit Beastia next, which is you and Modus. And that gave us Beastia there. And then we're going to hit Fames, which is Vacuous and Victus. We're still not pulling it. Fames and, or Victus and Terra. No. That was Herba. Now we're out of Victus, so let's go back and look and see what takes Victus. Water and Terra. So now this is kind of where we can utilize some of the 33 and 54 to get some more of the Victus. See how we just pump that up? That'll help us out. Now there is a research that you can hover it and shift click and it'll do it for you. You don't actually have to look it up anymore. We'll get to that. Okay, we got Eider already. What about Limus or Limus? Water and Victus? Nope. I can't remember what this is. Oh lord, is that a primal? It can't be a primal. What primals don't we have? We have air. We have water. We have igneous. We have Ordo. We have Perditio. And we have Terra. So it's not a primal. Let's go back through tier 1 real quick. Gelum. I know we have Lux. I know we have Modus. Oh, I know we have the recycling one. I can't pronounce that one. Permutatio. We have Potentia. We have. Do we have Tempest? We have Tempest. We have Vacuous. We have Venom. Victus, and yeah, we've got all of those. I wonder why this has got to be a tier 3. That can't be right. Maybe. Wow. I wonder if they changed thumcraft recipes. So let's see. Metala we have. Wait, Limus. Did we get Limus? No. So we need that. Water and wait. Yeah. Oh, I guess we do have it right there. Okay, and then we have Metellum and Mortis. Mortis is you. Wow. We have Precantasia. No, Prometia. I can't pronounce it. That one. Precantatio. Yeah, sure. How about Potentia and Lux? Nope, that doesn't do anything anymore. Okay, and that's the wiki has a question mark there. So Sano, which is Ordo and Victus, and then we have Ordo. We have Tempest. How about Lux? Vacuous. That doesn't do anything more. Weird. Okay, how about Modus and Perdicia, or whatever that is. What did that give me? That just gave me, that didn't, oh, it did do it. Okay. What about air and, oh, I guess that would just be a feather. If you scan a feather, it's almost like a primal. It's a guaranteed. That's still not it. Crazy. What about Modus? We got to get some more Modus. I'm sure we're going to use it. Is air and Ordo. Maybe give me 10 of them's fine. Okay, now back down. Oh, don't do that. Did we get the feather? Feathers, yeah, we got the feather. Tier 3. I must have missed something. Alienus is this and this. Okay. Arbor is air and herba. There's herba. There's air. We're gonna have to start doing some research via items again if I can't get some. I'm gonna have to get some more air. I'm gonna have to go find some more nodes. This can't be good. Well, I wonder. I don't want to run myself completely out of air, so let's go ahead and see. I've made a couple of these. What to do? I'm going to show you guys an aura node, and then I think I'm going to cut it and get a little more organized with thumcraft. So, sorry we weren't able to complete this, but we will be moving forward with thumcraft. So the aura nodes, I found one down here. They recharge your wands. And you can run the risk of ruining one by not using it properly. You can see aura nodes through things with the thermometer or with a there it is, see it? Or with the goggles of revealing. We will be making some goggles of revealing at a later time, so definitely going to be an upgraded feature for us. I think they give a little clarity, a little more clarity. So yeah, but let's go take a look at this. Now without that, you can't even hardly see it. So walk around with that. Over there, we've got some of the primals there. That's actually a pretty decent node to find under your base. So by scanning it, make sure you scan the ore nodes, you gain those primals. So we need to go find a node in the outside world that has air so I can gain its primals and get them in my research. So guys, with that said, I do want to invite you to some of my other videos. I have a Sky Factory 2 Let's Play going. If you haven't seen that, it's freaking hilarious. I love it. The Sky Factory 2 creator, Bacon Donut, has definitely pulled out all the stops to make a fun and enjoyable mod pack there. So go ahead and take a look at my other playlists, and if you like what you're seeing, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to my channel. And don't do it just for me, guys. Like I always say, do it for other YouTubers. If you're liking their videos and content, hit that like button. And with that said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video, get a little more organized for the next video, and see what we can do. Talk to you in the next one.